Hey guys, and welcome to Josie Nectar, and in this video I will be giving a short tutorial on the app Lose It. Now if you guys have seen my other video, or if you follow me on any type of social media, you know that I use Lose It to lose more than 25 pounds, and I'm telling you guys, I vouch for this thing 100%. I've downloaded it like 5 or 6 times, but I never actually tried it out until now. It is now March 20th, and at December I was 26 pounds over the weight I am now. So I've lost about 26 pounds in about 3 to 4 months, which isn't bad if you're trying to do it right on a slow process and not have that fast track game going on. Alright, so let's get started. After you've set up your profile, which is, you know, your name, your address, how many pounds you're trying to lose, and what amount of time a week, then they're going to take you to here, your basic page, which is called My Day. Now, My Day is where you record all of the food that you've eaten today, and I suggest recording as the day goes. So if you go into a restaurant and you know you're about to get the chicken and whatever, put chicken and whatever in there. Don't wait till the end of the day to add all your logins, because then you won't add them. My experience personally. Now this day shows your calorie budget, the calorie budget that you're under. So this is your calorie budget, and this is how much you have left in that calorie. Since today is Tuesday, it shows a little green line, and when that green line hits to those double lines, those dotted lines, that means you have reached your calorie goal or calorie budget. You don't want to go over that. When you go over that, it turns to red, and I'll show you guys how that look in a minute. The next page would be your nutrition. It shows you the breakdown of the foods that you ate. So the orange is for fat, carbs, and then you have protein. And as you can see, there's a little piegram there to show you just how much your meal broken down today was. And then next, if you have any friends on your Lose It, you have the challenges, and the challenges are basically just a bunch of challenges on Lose It to keep you motivated. So they have lose pounds, no binging. Me and my husband did a fruits and veggies Lose It, and we didn't know these people, so you don't always have to know people. This is definitely a good way to feel like not alone in the process in this journey that you're taking. All right, and if you decide you want to be the leader of a journey, you can always press this little plus button and add your own challenge. Okay, next we have the logs. The logs, you guys, is what you're going to do to log in your food. All right, so up there again is your budget. Over there is how many calories your food is now at the moment. There is how many minutes your exercise is. Well, how many calories you burned off during your exercise. That is how many, again, calories your food had today. And that is what you have left over in your calorie count. All right. So there are different ways to add your meals, your ingredients, your snacks, whatever, to this Lose It program. So what you want to do is press the plus sign, and when you press the plus sign, a few things are going to come up. The word search, my foods, meals, recipes, and brands. Search is when you can just search for like anything, and I mean like almost anything. Like I can search for a blue diamond almonds, and it'll come up blue diamond almonds, whatever per serving. You click on it, and when you see that green over there, that means that it is Lose It verified food, which means that Lose It said, yes, this is the correct amount for this food. It's okay. Anything without that little blue thing, green thing right there, is for people who added it themselves, and I'll teach you guys how to do that in a second. All right, so next you have my foods, and basically my foods is the foods that you've already added. Sorry guys, basically my foods is foods you've already added, and you just want to add them again, because let's say you eat almonds every day for breakfast along with some eggs and fruit. You want to add that again, just click on it, add as many servings as you think you're having today or for that breakfast, and then save it, and then it will pop up underneath your breakfast category on your login. Now, meals is a place where you want to add a whole meal. So let's say Sunday you wanted to add this whole meal again back onto your next dinner. That's not a good dinner, guys. Your next dinner, you press add, and it'll automatically go there without you having to look up anything. All right. Recipes is something that you add yourself. So, you know, let's say you have a chili recipe that has so many ingredients. You can add that all together, separate it into how many servings, and that'll be in your recipe box, and you can always come back to it and add as many servings as you like. Brands is pretty cool. I use it especially for restaurants. Click on there. They have a bunch of restaurants. They don't have all of them, but they have a decent amount. So you can... They have Little Caesars. Oh my gosh. You can click on Little Caesars and you can put in their breadsticks, and they'll let you know just how much their breadsticks are. So for 4 breadsticks is 300 calories. So we're going to save that in there so I can show you guys how everything works. And then also, again, for your supermarket foods, same thing. So let's say, for example, you do not see your food has these weird ingredients, these weird calorie counts, nutrition facts, you know, that you need to add. So okay, so what you guys would do is you would go to the bottom and you will click this right here with the spoon and the knife, and then you will click on create food. Now when you click on create food, you can enter the brand name, the kind of food, what kind of icon for it, you know, bagel, banana, whatever the case might be, how many servings, and then you can add your own nutritional facts to that. I know, pretty cool. And then with that button, you can either share with the whole world, or just to keep it to yourself, whichever one you want. Also, let's say you just know the calorie. You ask the chef or the person behind the register, well, how many calories is this all? And they say 300. You can go add calories. You could just add 300. It doesn't have to have a name, nothing. And if you know the fats, carb, and protein, you can add that. If not, press save. It will still be in there as calories. It's like a little box of cereal. Alright, now let's say you guys have the food in front of you. This is another way to add. I know there's so many ways, but they want to make sure that you are comfortable adding the food, adding the calories, because they want this to work for you guys, alright? So let's say that you have the food in front of you, like again, my blue diamonds, okay? So when you have the food in front of you, you can put in your breakfast, you can click on this barcode, right? And basically you can scan the product, the barcode. Now, this is something that I learned. I learned this like a month or two in. It is called Snap It. So when you click on it, you are going to take a picture of your food. I know. So I get these almonds, right? I'm going to take a picture of it. And when I take a picture of it, it's going to be like, let me ask you what this is. Is this almonds? And you're like, yes, it is. You can click on it. I know, it's crazy. You can add the type of almonds that you want. And then if you go back to your gallery, you should have foods in there, not foods, pictures of different foods. Like say you're out of town, you're at a restaurant you don't understand, you can take a picture of it, save it to your gallery so that you can always come back and add in your calories. So that, you guys, is the first step to adding the food in your calories. All right, like, it's totally awesome. All right, and then for your exercise, now you can add your exercise accordingly. So let's say you're doing aerobics, you can add as many minutes, low impact or high impact, and then they'll tell you at the bottom how many calories you burn. Now when you save this, your calorie count will go down. Like, you will have more left over, or it won't be as high because they took out exercise as part of how many calories you burned during this whole thing, and your exercise will be down there. Now the only thing that you must remember to do after adding everything, because it won't work if not, is you want to remember to log off. Your log off button will look something like that. On my phone it looks a bit different, but it will look something like that. Click on it and it shows you logging off, and it'll give you a little congratulations on completing today's log, complete each day's log, and start a streak. So it will do something like that. You'll press OK and you are on your way to losing weight. The next one is goals. So for goals, it's going to show you your goals. So I would go to here, weights. It tells me in order to get the weight that I want, that it's going to take 47 days. I haven't lost any weight yet. Like I said, I'm on here and I'm at 96. Now if I record my weight, because I lost some weight, I went down 3 pounds. So if I record my weight, then it'll say I lost 3 pounds, and it'll show me a little diagram. Alright, and then if you've been on here for a long time, you go back to weeks, months, years, and all that good jazz. Social is fairly easy too. You can choose to write stuff. It shows what you've lost, what you've gained, the badges that you won. You can send a message. It shows your friends, of course your teams and groups. So if, like say, if you joined the group or the challenge of vegetables and all that good stuff, your challenges, the same thing, and the requests if you have any friend requests. All right, then the me is very simple. It's basically your profile. In order to change anything about your profile, you press this little pencil right there, and you have your name and where you're at and your photo. You can change all of that. You know, it's pretty basic, simple stuff. And then you have your badges where you win certain badges. Like I've ate vegetables for a whole week, and it was like, oh yeah, vegetable, blah blah blah, keep it up. Like you get different cute little badges to definitely help you keep going and to want to try harder and do more. All right, then you have the insights, which is basically you can set a reminder for yourself to record your food. It'll let you know, it'll beep like a notification or recording your food. So, you know, I don't have anything on, but let's say I want to be reminded to do my breakfast. I would click on that, click breakfast, and then I would just enter in the time I want it, remind me, do not remind me, all that good stuff. All right. And then we have foods. Now foods is pretty cool because this is where you get to see all your foods that you've been eating throughout the week or throughout the whole time being on here. Your custom foods, like I said, if you have a cookie or a food that you have to put the calories in for, that can be for that. And then your recipes, if you have a chili that you need to make and you put all the ingredients in, all your recipes will be in here and you can click on them, make them. Let me show you. Make them, make a new one, and you can just add foods. And let's say like you want to make that 3 servings, you cut it into 3s, and so for 3 servings of that, it would be 340 calories. And you can say like brownie power as your recipe name, you know, just something fun and cool. You can use that and you can either edit it, you can put it into your login food, or you can even share it with someone. For the Lose It meal ideas and the weekly meal plans is where Lose It gives you a little help. They give you calorie meals, low calorie meals, 30 minutes less meals, all types of meals for you guys, and then weekly plans also. Same thing for exercises. You can add your custom exercises. You know, book lifting is on here. You can put book lifting. You can have on your Fitbit watch, and you can add how many minutes you did. And you can add how many calories you lost, and then you can add that, and that could be something that you add on your login also, saying like, yeah, I did that today. Awesome. You can also share that with someone else also. And then again, your exercises, and then workout guys. They give you workouts, partnership workouts. Me and my husband have done some. They're pretty cool. And then the more, it's just little things like connecting it to other accounts, viewing your profile, about Lose It, upgrading the premium, meal settings, which I think is pretty cool, but of course that's on premium. So I will show you guys that in a second. Lose It, right? I've already gone over my calorie count almost because I'm so bad now. I've learned the system. So for the premium, I have it all. It shows me, you know, the same stuff. Now the only thing different that I've seen so far is that with my premium, I can go to different dates. If I want to pre-prep until March 31st, I can add every food that I want to add to March 31st. On the free one, unfortunately, you cannot go that far in. So on the free one, you can't go anywhere. They're going to ask you, do you want to switch to premium? All right, so I can do that. Also, other things that I can do, like I was saying earlier, is, yeah, you see that 220 to 193.6. Yes, I can add my body fat, my Fitbit steps, my regular steps, my chest size, my hip size, my waist size, which I haven't changed. Like I said, I haven't been measuring that, you guys. And then insights is definitely a big difference, because insights will give you insights on your food. So food insights is basically showing just where your calories are going. My calories are that much low in fat, really high in carbs, really high in sugar, because I love carbs and sugar, guys. I mean, who doesn't? But I get to keep track of like where my different nutritions are doing, like how much of it I'm getting percentage wise. Now let's say what's taking up most of my protein. The first thing on my protein list is chicken, then chicken thighs, then calories again, which is my peanut butter cookies, turkey, lentils, turkey, fish, bacon, steak, and the list goes on. So I think that's pretty cool, you guys. Then I have my nutrition, which I think is pretty. Is this the one? I think no, this is the one that it shows me where I go over the most in my nutrition. And then I have my patterns. Well, let's go to meals. Now I have my meals, as far as like which meal is the biggest. And then I have patterns. I really like patterns because it shows me what I'm eating most of the time. So most of the time I'm eating my low carb, chocolate, small lunches, sunflower seeds, and chicken. And then towards the end is what I'm not eating as much. And since I'm eating that much egg and low carb breakfast, they're asking me, hey, you want to make this? So it's very helpful to get the premium. Like I said, not exactly needed, but definitely pretty cool. More the same thing. So overall, you guys, I think that anyone who's trying to lose weight can lose weight on the free one, definitely. I don't think you need the premium one. I think that, you know, you can lose. If you want to lose the weight, you should be able to lose the weight, you know. I think you all can do it. Get back to Monday. Tuesday? Am I too far? What's today's date? Friday? I don't know. Whatever. So if you guys want to do that, then I say go ahead and go for it.